Being the parent of a child with a disability extends the parameters beyond which most people can relate to. This means that society tends to either console or avoid. My name is Aine. My daughter Grace attends the International Academy of Hope here in Harlem. I'd like to share a few lines with you about the difference iHope has made in all our lives. Let me start by sharing with you how Grace is described on official paperwork. Due to a devastating traumatic brain injury hours after birth, Grace was left with severe quadriplegic cerebral palsy. Grace is extremely limited physically and cognitively. She is non-ambulatory and non-verbal. She is G-tube dependent and has severe seizure disorder. Grace will always need one-to-one nursing care. And now let me tell you how Grace is described on iHope paperwork. Grace is a very sweet and engaging 13-year-old girl. She's very bright and very curious. She's very social and she loves to be around people. Grace now makes her feelings known through vocalizations, facial expressions, and various use of communication devices. Grace is very curious and very bright. The crucial difference is this. On official paperwork, Grace is described in terms of her disability. On iHope paperwork, she's described in terms of her ability. This official definition in terms of her disability is so evident in our community. I have lived in New York City for the last 13 years, one of the most progressive cities in the world, and yet we are constantly overlooked. I don't want pity. My daughter Grace doesn't want pity. And this is where iHope is changing the conversation. By recognizing that these children have many different types of voices. Our recent art auction is one example of how children who were categorized previously as being non-verbal can express their voice and their feelings through art. iHope is allowing me to celebrate my daughter Grace with the world. iHope is allowing Grace to find her voice and share that voice with the world. By doing this, iHope is changing the real meaning of equality.